Well, good Friday morning to you. It is December 15th, 2023, 6 minutes after 8 o'clock. Overcast skies here at Hayward and little rain out there, 37 degrees down at the Sawyer County Airport, 39 here at the station. A very light wind right now out of the southwest at 1 mile an hour. And we're going to have a wet day today. 70% chance of rain this day and up to 100% later on this afternoon. High near 39, so we're already at our high for the day. Light and variable winds becoming southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour this morning. And again, chance of precipitation 100%. New precipitation amounts could be a quarter to a half inch possible. And then tonight, rain before 4 a.m., and then rain and snow after that. A low around 30 degrees overnight. And then Saturday, possible rain mixed with snow before noon, and then a slight chance of rain with a high of 41 on Saturday. Saturday night, cloudy with a low around 29 degrees. Sunday, mostly cloudy, high near 35. Sunday night, mostly cloudy and a low around 13 degrees. And then for next week, it's going to be above average temperatures. Monday is going to be sunny with a high near 24. Tuesday, partly sunny, a high of 34. Partly sunny skies on Wednesday with a high of 35. And Thursday, again, mostly cloudy with a high near 35. So it's just amazing to see how warm it's going to be. Our precipitation is only for today and a little bit tomorrow. Otherwise, next week is looking pretty dry. When I look at Weather Underground for what's happening in the 10-day forecast, we're not really seeing any precipitation until Sunday, Christmas Eve day. Will there be some evening rain or snow showers? And again, a high on Christmas Eve day of 40 degrees. And tomorrow or on Monday, we'll start to see what Christmas looks like and the week of Christmas as well. I know a lot of kids are going to be on winter break, and unfortunately, there's not going to be any snow to speak of unless you go out to the ski hills or to the Berkey Village where they're making snow. And but again, with warmer temperatures, what they make overnight is just going to melt away the next day. So it's kind of not a good thing to be happening out there. Support for programming here on WOJB is provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, individual members like you, and business underwriters, including the Purple Pelican Gallery in downtown Spooner, specializing in art and photo, antique restoration, custom framing, fine art and craft, upscale clothing, art jewelry, and commissioned portraits by owner and artist Isa Everode. PurplePelicanGallery.com. Support is also provided by the Cable Natural History Museum, connecting people to the Northwoods nature. Visit their current exhibit, Northwoods Rocks. The museum offers many exhibits and programs for children, adults, families, including junior naturalists, live raptor programs, school and community outreach programs, nature-based travel, and more. Visit cablemuseum.org/events for a full list of experiences that are sure to keep you engaged in meaningful connections with nature. And as I kind of alluded to over the past couple hours, just a year ago today, we were in a blizzard situation. This from WDIO in Duluth, this story. Most of the Northland has little or no snow on the ground, but 1 year ago, a vastly different scenario. We had pretty significant blizzard over a few days with lots of heavy, wet snow, ice, and wind that devastated a lot of the acres across the state. Minnesota DNR Assistant Area Forestry Supervisor Chris Henkel said the reason the storm was so devastating was the amount of moisture that was in the snow. It was as wet as snow that could be, and that kind of blue tinge to it. The color that was in there was kind of nicknamed this as the blue blizzard. The blue blizzard from last December 13th through the 16th of 2022, with over a foot of snow throughout the Northland. It just kind of hammered a lot of our forest lands. And I remember that because I could barely get out of my house. It was just amazing how much snow there was there. And boy, it just covered the trees and everything else and really, really made a mess of stuff. Um, in addition to, our forest areas, it just kind of hammered our forest lands. And as you know, we ended up with a lot of snapped off trees and a lot of stuff that was bent over or broken off and left us with a lot of work to go in and clean up and assess the damage. And this is from the DNR. Across all ownerships, state, private, and county lands, we were estimating 30 to 35,000 acres of land had been affected by that snow covering. We were doing a lot of salvage of our mature pine stands and a lot of aspen, that young tree that was just bent over and you really couldn't do much about it. But they had to go in and do a lot of cleanup because, again, leaving those snapped off trees and fallen trees in the forest created a couple of things, a health risk, especially for the pine. The bark beetles could be really destructive and came in and killed a lot of pine. Even while they were cleaning stuff up during the summer, they could hear those beetles in there chewing stuff up already. And then certainly the fire risk. It's a lot of fuel and material available on the ground. So doing the salvage operations helps clean that stuff up as well. Capturing that and getting it out of the forest certainly created a healthier forest in the long run. And we want to remind folks it may look ugly now, but they're starting plans to get things replanted and regrown. So the long term will look just as good as it did before. And that was comments from the DNR forestry supervisor. The St. Croix tribe was delivering public health vending machines to 4 communities. The St. Croix Chippewa Indians of Wisconsin, along with other communities across the state, have experienced a lot of loss in the past 2 years due to the opioid epidemic. The state of Wisconsin has recognized how communities are battling the opioid epidemic. I can talk. The offering offered a tool through the Public Health Vending Machine Grant. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services provided funding close to $1 million to purchase, install, and operate a public health vending machine in Wisconsin. In May of 15th of 2023, the St. Croix tribe received an award letter from the state of Wisconsin that they had been awarded funding for 4 public health vending machines. the St. Croix Tribal Health Clinic quickly began to find more information and education about these machines and decided to apply for the grant, and that's how they got awarded that. In the months following the receipt of the grant, they were looking for the right vending machines, and the vendor creating a cultural appropriate design for the machine, selecting items that would be dispensed in it, and designing the packaging, creating the resource guides, and locating and preparing 4 sites in their area and writing policies and procedures. The St. Croix Tribal Health Clinic made the decision to dispense public health and harm reduction items free of charge. Those items include smudging kits, smoking cessation kits, cable gun locks, drug disposal bags, pregnancy tests, HIV tests, hepatitis C, and various sexually transmitted infection tests, safer sex kits, fentanyl test kits, and Narcan. All of that work was well worth it for the first of the 4 St. Croix Tribal Health vending machines that were set in place at the Sand Lake Tribal Center on October 24th. And just 6 months after being awarded the grant. The placement of the first vending machines was attended by the entire St. Croix Tribal Council, and these public health vending machines are now located at the Sand Lake Tribal Center, the Danbury Community Center, Round Lake Community Center, and Maple Plain Community Center. To access the public health vending machines, you do need a PIN number, and you can call this number or text to obtain a PIN number, 715-733-1680. Again, that number to call or text to get a PIN, 715-733-1680. And then if you need, there is access to those public health vending machines in the St. Croix tribal area. And one of our own here in Hayward, a new father, was featured in USA Today, and I posted this on the WOJB Facebook page. Dalton Hessel is a new father, and this was talking about paternity leave is more than changing diapers. It can change your brain, is the headline from USA Today. And it says in part, it was only 10 a.m., but Dalton Hessel had been awake for hours caring for his newborn, Maya. Hessel, 28, sat on the couch with his wife, watching their daughter lie on a garden-themed playmat during tummy time. The baby's eyes darted back and forth between the shapes and colors before her attention was finally caught by a carrot dangling in her face. When she reached for the soft toy, Maya paused and skillfully rolled over to her back. Hessel was in awe, and he had just witnessed one of her first milestones. If it hadn't been for his 8-week paternity leave, the teacher from Hayward, Wisconsin, would have been going over simple math problems with his second graders in that hour. It was such a cool moment, Hessel said. Those memories you make and the bond you form during the time is going to be foundational on how you raise your child. And this is a pretty large article, so if you get a chance to go to the Facebook page and read that. You can also go to USA Today's website and check out that article there, but featuring one of our very own here in Hayward, Dalton Hessel. And congratulations to Dalton and his wife on their new arrival and all that they've been doing. That child is going to have kind of a public life because Dalton is pretty involved in the community, and gratefully so. He just does a lot with what's happening. And speaking of what's happening here in the Hayward area, time for our events and activities calendar. Earlier, I was talking about theme music, and I think it was a Snoopy story that they had on NPR talking about the theme music for Snoopy. Well, this is my theme music. This is a little diddly music put together by Kentucky Thunder and Ricky Skaggs called Wayward to Hayward. Yes, that is really the title of this song, Wayward to Hayward. I love it. And activities happening, well, tomorrow at the Senior Resource Center in Hayward. They already did the Christmas baking for you, and they're having their cookie and craft sale tomorrow from 9 until 2. Large variety of cookies and candy in the upper level of the Senior Resource Center, and then a craft sale in the lower level of the Senior Resource Center. Information about having a table to sell your crafts or to donate cookies, give them a call 715 634 3000. Yeah. Also tomorrow, available at the Boys and Girls Club of Lac-Courte, Perry Designs is doing haircuts for kids. All sorts of haircuts and styles available for a very low cost donation. Again, this is happening Friday from 5 until 8. You need to call the Boys and Girls Club of Lac-Courte for an appointment, 715 634 4030. That the Hayward area school district still having some winter concerts by choirs and bands tomorrow on I'm sorry, today on the 15th. This is all today. Oh my goodness, I was thinking it was Thursday. And okay, so the baking is tomorrow. The haircuts are today. Oh, live radio. This is what it is. All right, and then today, back to the school district. Sorry, 10 a.m. is a third grade concert series. 12 p.m. the fourth graders, and 2 p.m. the fifth graders. This is all at the intermediate school gymnasium. And then next week, Tuesday on the 19th, we have the kindergarten, first grade, and second grade having their concert series at the primary school gymnasium. All right, I know what day it is today. It's the 15th. The movie Elf. If you haven't seen Elf yet this Christmas season or any other Christmas season, you can see it at the Park Theater or Park Center Theater today, 7:30. Costumes are encouraged, and I know one resident here in Hayward who's going to be coming as Buddy the Elf. He does every year. Again, this is going to be at the Park Theater, 7:30 today, and a small admission to help offset the cost for that. Tomorrow, Saturday Night Live is happening at the Boys and Girls Club of Lac-Courte, starting at 7 o'clock until 11. This is for teens only, and lots of fun with recreation, food, games, and more. Information is at the Boys and Girls Club of Lac-Courte. Saturday, December 16th, the X-Land's Winter Wonderland event will be starting off, and all of that begins at 9 o'clock with the Santa Shop opening Kids, kids ages 12 and under who come to the shop for their loved ones and see what Santa has for them, and of course pictures too. And then Santa will be moving over to the Buckhorn at 11 o'clock, and there'll be free horse-drawn wagon rides there from 3 to 5, and then activities at the Xland Depot from 9 until 9. So again, the Winter Wonderland event, Saturday, December 16th. We're looking for something for the kiddos to do. And then for the seniors here in the area, the Elder Craft Making event hosted by the Lac-Courte Aging and Disabilities Service Center, otherwise known as the Elder Center. They'll be having a day of craft making for seniors and families from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. And many of the craft making stations, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different craft making stations that you can do one or do all 5 if you have time. There is a medicinal salve and lip balm station, a sage and sweetgrass lavender sachet station, suet and berry bird feeder cakes, wreath making, and maple sugar candy making. This all put together by the Tajiki Wellness Center. If you have any questions, give Gina a call at 715-558-7884. And that is for Saturday, December 16th from 9 a.m. until 2 at the LCO Elder Center Elder Craft Making event. And the LCO Elder Association would like you to come and participate in their Christmas party December 17th at the Seven Winds Casino from 12 until 4:30. Music by Carol Sheehan and the Good Medicine Band, raffles, and all the like. Everyone is welcome to attend this, but you must be 55 or older to attend. If you have any questions, give Ellen Martin a call, 715-634-0595. And again, that's for Sunday, December 17th, the Elder Association Christmas Party at the casino from 12 until 4:30. Sing-along, there'll be a sing-along and performance of Handel's Messiah this coming Tuesday, December 19th at the Shell Lake Art Center, located at 802 First Street in Shell Lake. The area high school choirs and their instructors will be gathering to sing parts 1 and 2 of the Handel's Messiah, and then closing with a rousing Hallelujah chorus. And this will be, again, starting around 9:45 is when warm-ups start, and should be finished by 2 o'clock. A lunch will be provided. Free will donation is accepted, and that you RSVP for lunch. So if you want to come there for lunch, 715-468-2414, or you can go to shelllakeartscenter.org, shelllakeartscenter.org for more information about the sing-along happening December 19th. And then finally, the last announcement I have is Wednesday, December 20th. The Boys and Girls Club of Lac-Courte would like to invite you to a community Christmas open house Wednesday, December 20th from 5 until 8. This is open to the entire community. Pictures with Santa and Mrs. Claus, chili, some light refreshments. And if there's snow, I don't know, doesn't look too good. They might have a snow snake game. Maybe they have some fake snow to put down. Bonfire outside, ornament making, and gingerbread house construction happening on the inside. Again, this is the community Christmas open house at the Boys and Girls Club of Lac-Courte. If you happen to have an announcement here to announce on WOJB, just send it to community at wojb.org. Again, that is community at wojb.org. We'll do our best to get the announcement on the air if we can. And that's it for now. We're going to go to some music. I'll bring this down there. Say thank you guys for keeping on that background music. Appreciate that. Let's go to some couple of holiday songs here at WOJB. This one entitled Merry Christmas from an Empty Bed from Rodney Crowell. And after that, we'll hear from Boo Ray, All Strung Out Like Christmas Lights. Sounds like an interesting song. Here was Rodney Crowell to begin us off.